Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding 500,000 in your account and the freedom to decide what happens next. Now imagine losing almost all of it, not because someone stole it, not because you were robbed, but because of one decision you thought was smart. This is David's story. And if you ever received money and thought, this is my chance to finally make it, you need to hear this. David had been struggling for a while. Nothing dramatic, just the everyday struggle of trying to make money. Then one morning, everything changed. His phone buzzed. 500,000 Nigerian nairas credited. For the first time in a long time, David felt like he could breathe. And this is where the story gets interesting. Because David didn't wake up and say, I'm going to waste this money. Nobody thinks they're making a bad financial decision while they're making it. He simply told himself, I've suffered enough. So he bought new clothes, expensive sneakers, a new phone. He started eating at places he used to walk past. His friends noticed. The nights became longer. The spending became easier. And every purchase had the same excuse. It's just this once. But money doesn't disappear all at once. It disappears quietly. Then one afternoon, a friend came to see him. He had an opportunity. At least, that's what David thought. Transfer 100,000 Nigerian nairas. At first, David waited 5 minutes, 10, 30, nothing. So he called. Calling, no answer. He sent a message. Bro, what's happening? David opened a business page. And that's when his stomach dropped. David rushed to the supposed business location. There was nothing. An empty building. He called again. Nothing. That was the moment David understood. The business wasn't what he thought it was. The sneakers he bought? Sold. The new phone? Gone. The lifestyle? Gone. The confidence? Almost gone. Eventually, David sat alone in an almost empty room. His mother's phone call came in. He stared at the screen. Eventually, David told an older businessman. Mr. Ade asked him one question. If I gave you 500,000 Nigerian nairas again today, what would you do? Invest it. Mr. Ade looked at him. Exactly why you lose it again. David didn't understand. So Mr. Ade explained. First, protect yourself. Before chasing returns, make sure one emergency cannot destroy you. Second, deal with urgent debts. Because you cannot build wealth while yesterday's problems are eating today's income. Third, keep an emergency reserve. Money for the things you never planned for. And only then, invest. Mr. Ade looked at David. Never invest because someone makes you feel stupid for saying no. And then he gave him the rule that mattered most. Never risk money you cannot afford to lose. David started again. Not with another shortcut. With work. One day, then another. Customers came. He saved. He learned. He became patient. And eventually his phone buzzed again. 500,000 Nigerian nairas credited. David smiled. But this time, he didn't celebrate. He opened his budget. Emergency. Needs. Business. Savings. The first 500,000 Nigerian nairas taught David how easy it was to lose money. The second taught him how to keep it. That night, David sat by his window. For the first time, he was thinking about staying financially safe. If 500,000 Nigerian nairas entered your account today, what would you do first?